Hey, I'm David Nail. Blast off to the music universe.
All right, the legendary, iconic David Nail. Thank you very much for being here on the Music Universe. How are you enjoying CMA Fest?
My pleasure. It's just sort of starting, so I'm just trying. The one thing I've learned over the years, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So I'm just trying to pace myself.
Where will you be performing this week?
Later on today at the Dr. Pepper stage, I believe it's called. So at 4:15.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I hear next week you have a new single coming out, Sunset Carousel. Tell us about that. I know everybody on your team and you're really excited. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's a song that I think we wrote this past May. I believe it was the first week of May, maybe May 4th or 5th. So to have written a song and to record a song and release it, in a month and a half more or less, I think is pretty rare. I know it's probably been done before, but certainly not anything remotely close to that for me personally. And so I think obviously that shows our level of enthusiasm and excitement. But I just felt like I'm super into fate and coincidence and things like that, and I just felt like there was a reason why the song kind of came along and when it did, and so we wanted to release it as soon as possible.
Well, I was talking about that with another artist today. Yesterday rather. It's a marvel now at how quickly you can have professional turnaround. I mean, sure, back in the day, it was, that analog demo sounds good, we're just going to release it. Now you can go in with the mind that what you want to do is the professional cut, and there you go. Because of technology.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with just the talent. There's so many young, talented people out there that, more or less over the course of writing the song, it can be pretty close to where it needs to be, and it amazes me, even with the technology today, just how quickly you can do things. And I probably was, I guess, creatively satisfied with the version we had the day that we recorded, the day that we wrote it. But we spent some more time with it and added some different aspects to it to hopefully enhance it. But even that day, it sounded so good. I think that's obviously why we were so excited about it.
Absolutely. When you perform, do you still do those songs? I assume people need to hear the hits.
Yeah, that's one of those things that I've never really understood with artists, that they'll skip over songs that were huge for them or kind of maybe put them on the map, and that's one of the things that you always dread first and foremost when you go to play somewhere, is for people to say, "Oh man, why didn't you sing this?" or "Why didn't you sing this?" And it's one of those things if it's an album track, but it's when it's something that's been on the radio that you think people are aware of, obviously you feel the need to play it. And I still enjoy them, all the songs that I've ever recorded. I mean, there's maybe only one or two that I would prefer not to play, but for the most part, all of them I'd be welcome to.
I love it. That's an interesting turn of phrase, Sunset Carousel. What, without maybe spoiling what people are going to hear on the 17th when they listen, what does it mean?
Well, I think more than anything, it's just kind of the place where the scene kind of begins, and it sort of is kind of the backdrop of where these two individuals, their romance or whatever you want to call it, began, and sort of the reference. I think anytime, like for my wife and I, we met at a place here called the Tin Roof, and so whenever I hear about the Tin Roof, I automatically think back to when I met my wife, even though I was probably there 450 times before I met her there. But I think anytime a significant memory happens, even if it's someplace you've seen or been 100 times, suddenly it changes the meaning behind it.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, David Nail, I can't wait to listen to the new song.
Well, thank you. I hope you do it. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.